Let's get into Seth Rollins and Damian Priest, and we need to talk about what went down. All right,
Wow.
so I mean, dude, should we even bother talking about the match itself? Or do you just want to get into the finish and what went down?
Let's get into Drew McIntyre coming down, because that's when it really started to go down.
Right, because for the most part, like Damian Priest, Seth Rollins, I thought was like a fine match, but it really wasn't anything new to really break into. But here's the thing. So there was a moment where it looked like Seth Rollins had actually won this match. The referee, in my eyes, counted a 3 count, Reg. What did you see?
Damian Priest did not get his shoulder up.
Thank you. That's what I didn't see his shoulder get up either. When the ref started saying it was a 2, I was like, where? I didn't see anybody's arm go up.
I don't know what was supposed to happen. Somebody posted the clip on Twitter, and he's just like, nothing. He doesn't even look. He doesn't try at all to kick out, and the referee does the fake out, even though you're supposed to count. In referee school, they say count the 3 every time, just because it's on the wrestler if that's what happens. I don't know if he was waiting for a cue or something, but yeah, that happened. Crazy.
Dude, I think that little moment right there messed up a lot of what happened afterwards, because it took a second. Yes, it ruined and disrupted the flow, because after that, a lot of people were confused, and there was a lot of time where I recall sitting there going, is this match over?
Yep.
When Damian Priest came out and he finally goes in, and you're like, okay, he's cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase, right? But at that point, only Seth Rollins is in the ring. So I'm thinking, okay, so is Damian Priest out? Is Damian Priest in? What is happening? And so thankfully, Samantha announces that it's a triple threat. And I'm thinking, okay, he's still in this match. But that, my friend, was a 3 count.
Yeah, 100% a 3 count. Seth Rollins is your new world champion. Give him the belt because he won. I don't know what's happening there. People are saying that maybe Drew missed his cue, or they missed a music cue or something, but it got kind of weird there. But I do, I'm conflicted, because why did you kill 6 guys in a ladder match an hour ago just for the briefcase to be killed? And I didn't understand why you would do the ladder match in order to just eliminate the briefcase an hour later in the same pay-per-view. When you killed those guys put their body on the line for the same night angle. Am I crazy here, Denise?
Reg, welcome to what they've been doing to the women for how many times?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, this one was different, right? Usually that the women's ones ends in a successful cash-in. But what they did here was they put the Drew McIntyre CM Punk story above the actual Money in the Bank. So I get what they were going for.
Said it, but you said it, Denise.
Yeah, I mean, I said it. It's true. That's what they did. They put that story above it, and they basically did what they do a lot to the women. So I get people's frustrations with that, because I did see a lot of people in the chat basically saying that it kind of felt like a wasted opportunity, a wasted story there, right? Because if you would have had someone like a Jey Uso or an LA Knight or whoever, right, win the Money in the Bank, you know that for the next couple of months, etc., we would get teases, we would get all of these moments where it played into that person's character, and it kind of felt like a lot of people in that Money in the Bank match needed an opportunity, needed something to have to do on the show.
That's what gets when I get frustrated about like Royal Rumble winners, King of the Ring winners. Like when you're not going to use it to like propel a guy, and you're just going to use it to like further a story. It's like, well, you could use this to further somebody else's story. Like you said, if this would have went to LA Knight, he would have used this for a year and got even more over. If Jey Uso would have used it, it would have got even more over. It's not that it was a waste. It's just that the other guys probably would have really done something with it, and it gets frustrating. Also, it's like Drew McIntyre is supposed to be a smart wrestler. Yeah, Denise? Why are you cashing in when it's not the most opportune moment? There's 2 guys having a match that aren't completely dead. You haven't seen CM Punk all night, so you know he's somewhere. He's been stalking you. He's crossed you the match at Clash in the Castle, and you still came out here unbothered, no bodyguards, nobody to help you, to try to put your briefcase on the line, and you didn't think he was gonna come screw you? You're supposed to be the smart guy here, Drew. You can't get outsmarted by CM Punk if you're this smart guy. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you mean by this, because here's the thing. Drew McIntyre set himself up for this. He had said that if he was going to win the Money in the Bank and he was going to cash in that same night. So right away, he not only told the entire world, but he told one important person, which was CM Punk. So
Most important.
That makes CM Punk look smart because he's thinking, all right, well, I'll just wait here for my turn to go in there. So that missed cue, by the way. Now I'm wondering about this because here's the thing. Let's say it was the music situation, right? Was the music supposed to play after the 2 count and before the 3 count, or immediately after the... Yes. But here's the thing, though. They could have done it like that, right? But wouldn't it have made more sense for just Seth Rollins to get... here's the problem, because Damian Priest was winning. It had to be in between the 2 and the 3 count, because let's say Seth Rollins was going to win this, then it would have been better for it to be Damian Priest versus one guy. And Drew versus one guy instead of Drew versus 2 guys.
Exactly.
But because Damian Priest was winning, it had to be in between those 2 counts. So maybe that's why Priest didn't even bother, because he was waiting for the music.
But why would I don't understand why you would do a false finish that involves him not kicking out anyways. Like, he should kick out regardless because you're the champion. You shouldn't be getting pinned in this match, my dude.
Yeah, that's true too, man. I mean, I don't know what was happening there, but it did kind of ruin the flow a little bit for me of this match. But anyways, once CM Punk came out and he went after Drew McIntyre, I felt so bad for Drew because now he's gotten screwed at WrestleMania. He's gotten screwed at Clash at the Castle. He's gotten screwed over here. And even though he beat up CM Punk and did all those awful things to him, I feel like what CM Punk has done to Drew McIntyre has been 100 times worse. I would rather get beat up than miss my opportunity at a championship 3 times.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's this come up? And it's like, you beat CM Punk. You still lost the championship 3 times. Like, even if you like really come up on him, break his leg or something, you're still not going to be champion. CM Punk has been getting to this guy at every pay-per-view. I'm like, you need to get a friend that watches over CM Punk. It's funny because Drew keeps getting like the best of him online. He's making t-shirts. Like, on the, like, when it comes to like characterize and stuff and trying to get over on CM Punk, he's winning. But when it comes to championships and real matches, CM Punk is the one that's getting over on him. It's really funny. But I'm like, what's Drew's motivation now? You screwed me. You're still not going to be world champion.
All right. With that being said, we're getting Damian Priest versus Gunther. That is going down at SummerSlam. Why are you nodding your head?
No, I don't want that.
But you knew that was going to happen, right? Like, that was at least my prediction. I knew, I had a feeling Priest was going to win. I knew the bigger match was Seth, but I had a feeling Priest needed this just a little bit more, just to give his reign, to make it feel like his reign kind of meant something.
I thought that it would be Rollins too, until I was on the pre-show. He did a thing with Michael Cole, and the way he was talking on this, I was like, oh, he's definitely not winning. Who's Seth? Seth Rollins. Yeah, just the way that his speech and the way that he was saying things, and I was like, oh, he's not going to win this match.
Shut up.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. It was just weird.